doctors get a lot of questions about whether changing diets can help with arthritis. The truth is, maybe it can, but we don't know for sure. In this video, we'll be talking about why the human gut microbiome may be important to children with arthritis and their families. We'll also tell you why Canadian researchers want to study it. So, let's get started. We all have a gut microbiome. When we say the gut microbiome, we mean all of the bacteria and other organisms that live in our intestines. We will call these germs. These germs make chemicals that can either be good or bad and can determine how well our immune system works. These chemicals can also be either good or bad for your arthritis. We know that what we eat changes the germs in our intestine. This is because the germs feed off the food that we eat. Therefore, the food that we eat is food for the germs in our intestine. So, depending on what we eat, this can change the amount of good or bad chemicals made by these germs. And this could have huge changes on how well our immune system works. We know that in adults, eating a healthy diet makes rheumatoid arthritis better. This diet includes eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, fish, and lean animal protein, mostly from chicken. It also means eating foods with olive oil and nuts. But the problem is, there's been very little research looking on how changing the diet of children with arthritis might affect their arthritis. So, Canadian researchers want to do a new study. This study will look at whether changing the diet of children with arthritis could help their arthritis get better. We think that if we give the germs in our intestine healthy foods, these germs can make a lot of good chemicals that help our immune system. And this could potentially make children's arthritis better. So children who participate in this study will be asked to eat specific foods. They'll also answer some questionnaires and give a few poop samples. The poop samples will allow us to study the germs from their intestine. But right now, we want to know whether this study on diet and germs in children with arthritis would be interesting to families affected by this disease. So we would like your help by answering some questions. What is important to you and your family when thinking about a study on diet? What would make it easy for you and your family to take part in a study like this? And what else should we think about when putting a study like this together? We have made a survey for you to help us answer these questions. With your help, we can start building this study together and get the money that we need to do this research. But with that, we'd like to thank you for your attention and feedback.